problem. When we parent from that paradigm, do this for our kids, get them this way, we are attending to their superficial self. And kids know this. We are parenting from the outside in. And that's what kids are screaming out to us. That's what they tell me. And I will tell you something. Kids will say to me, kids whose parents came alongside and tried to be the cool parent and let them drink in the house and took them to R-rated movies when they were 11 because their kid was a good kid and could take it. Kids grow up and tell me, what was she thinking? What was she thinking? And do you want your 25-year-old to look back on your parenting when they were a teenager and think you were being a fool? No, of course you don't. It has to do with how you parent that kid. And what I propose to you is that we parents need to live very counterculturally, and we need to start attending to our kids' needs. We need to start parenting from the inside out. We need to get off the train. You see, I would ask you, I want to tell you something. Well, we can talk about this. What our kids need. So what do our kids need? If we were going to say, okay, I'm going to spend less time thinking about getting my kid to soccer and getting him to the right glee club and getting him to the right college, and let me tell you something. I see what happens to a lot of these kids after they go to the great high schools, and then they get into Yale and they do this. They hit Wall Street, or they work for a big publishing house, and they have a great job that's paying a lot of money. They work 60, 70, 80 hours a week, and they drink like fish on the weekends. That's what they do. Because I've been at this long enough to see them come home and tell me what they're doing. Now, if that works for you and that's where you want your kid to be, have at it. Now, I'm not saying the kids who go to Yale and Brown and colleges all end up like this. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying if that's all you give your kid, that's where your kid will end up. If you bypass needing your kid's needs, that's where they end up.